Hello everybody, and I'm going to explain Fiona. Fiona in Final Fantasy the Mimic is very different from the Fiona we saw in the books. In the books, Fiona is actually dead throughout the Mimic story. She died from childbirth, and that's when Edwin decided to make the Mimic. He made the Mimic to help take care of his son, David. But that is changed quite a bit in Secret of the Mimic, where we learned that Fiona actually survived childbirth. In fact, she survived 3 years after David, around 3 years after David died. I wouldn't say 3 because we don't know exactly how old, at least I don't know. After that happened, but Fiona actually dies after going to help the Fall Fest crew, which is a carnival-like show that goes on during fall kind of time, I would say. So she went and she died somehow in that.
Ed, I hope this message reaches you as soon as you get a break. I have to go help the Fall Fest crew, just for a few days until the installation is finished. It's hard to explain. I just have this terrible feeling like I need to be there so nothing goes wrong, just in case. Trisha will babysit David while I'm gone. I love you both, and I'll be back next week.
Fiona then becomes M1, which is Mimic 1. Mimic 1 is a program Edwin made after Fiona dies because, well, he could not believe that his wife died and he didn't know how to take care of his son, how to take care of a child by himself. So what did Edwin decide to do? He decided to, why not create something that could mimic, something that could possibly be his wife, that could possibly learn on his wife. There's many things all over the manor that could be learned from his wife. For God's sake, Edwin literally asked Fiona to actually get her voice.
Excuse me, can I borrow your voice for a project?
What for? I don't even know you. I'm brand new here. Let's start again. I'm Fiona, and you are?
Edwin Murray. This is my dad's place. But that doesn't matter. I heard you were a puppeteer, and I wanted to record your voice.
Oh, well, yes, I used to be.
Well, that's great. Do you mind if I record you for a test?
So, you want to record me with that? What is it?
It's a new type of audio cassette recorder.
I've never seen one like that before.
I made it. It's part of this new system I'm working on. Just speak into the microphone and it'll be sent to me like a work memo. The message will be recorded on a tape drive so that I can listen to it when I get back to my desk on the other side of the building.
Oh, that's incredible. What do you call it?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought of a name yet.
Well, how would you describe it in one word?
I guess I would have to say helpful. Yeah, at its core, it is helpful.
That's a great name, and I would be delighted to help. What kind of voice should I do?
That is something big it could use to actually mimic Fiona, and hence M1 was created, and M1 was a success, an absolute success, mimicking Fiona very well. But it is believed that Fiona actually possesses M1 because of how well it is. Because Edwin goes in the basement and we saw the significance of 4625. It is where Edwin channeled to a radio to communicate with the so-called Fiona spirit. But I think that's where her spirit actually, Edwin made M1 somewhere near there, I think. And that's how her spirit is actually possessing M1. That's what I think. I think M1 is possessed by Fiona. But then one day David died and M1 actually becomes MXES, turned into F10 and 4. She gives up her body for Edwin to create M2, which is the mimic version of David. And M1 turns into F10 and 4, aka MXES. But MXES in Secret of the Mimic is actually quite different than the MXES we see in Ruin. Firstly, the MXES sign is not there, and actually it is not really a rabbit kind of thing. Well, I do think I know why. I think Fazbear Entertainment saw F10 and 4 and decided to use it in its own way. Actually, scrap that idea. I think Vanessa programmed it. I think Vanessa changed F10 and 4 programming just a little bit to create this bunny kind of persona. This after she let out her Vani appearance, I do think that's why it's there. It's there. That's why it's a rabbit, because Vani, aka Vanessa, that's her like kind of logo, I should say. So she just put it there to know that okay, Vanessa helped created this, because even F10 and 4 were its specific design was to actually protect M2. It was to keep M2 contained, which is actually the same thing that MXES in Ruin basically was doing. It was trying to keep the Mimic contained. It was a security program. That's kind of the same thing in Secret of the Mimic. It wanted the executive access to fix the Mimic, to have access all over the facility. That's what it wanted. So I do think MXES is the same F10 and 4, same personality, but it is just Vanessa actually changed its programming just a bit to leave a hint of her, to know that this is part of Vanessa's world. I made this. I helped fix this code to make sure the Mimic is sealed there. And that's really the story of F10 and 4. I hope you guys really enjoy it, and I'm working on the finance for this 4 gameplay video, that which is coming really soon, and I hope you guys are being all ready for that. I'll see you guys later. Peace.